Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode of Behind the Scenes with me, Elite. I'm one of the team members of social media, and today we're going to be working on something spontaneous. So I'm working on a project currently, or we are working on a project currently as a team, but my own tasks, I am kind of finding it difficult to just find ideas. So what I like to do is that when I'm working on a project that is kind of daunting, I try to take my mind off it by working on something else, like kind of a pet project. So I just want us to do like a quick, nothing crazy, but just a quick logo. They probably won't even do mock-up self, but let's just see how it goes. So let's go into our trusted guide, which is ChatGPT. And for those of you that are just following us for the just watching us for the first time, I am a big fan of using AI to amplify your process. And I am very careful with my words. When I say amplify, AI is not going to do the work for you in terms of your own thinking or probably your sketches and stuff, but at least it helps to give you an added advantage. If, for example, you have an idea, it layers on that idea to give you something better and something probably you wouldn't have thought about. Okay, so we are going to be using ChatGPT to come up with something simple to work with. Just tell it, give us a prompt, and we would run with that. Okay, I think my ChatGPT is not responding. I think it's from my brother, but we'll just use Cloud AI, and that works. So you can use any poison of your choice. It doesn't have to be ChatGPT. It doesn't have to be Cloud. Some people I know use Gemini, and well, to be fair, I don't have any particular option to say, oh, do this, do that. I don't know. I think my browser is kind of misbehaving, so I'll try ChatGPT on another Gmail to see what the problem is. Okay, hi. So sometimes I like to start my conversations with just hi, just to keep it going first before I jump into serious conversations. I don't know why my browser seems not to be responding. Is that a sign that I should come up with an idea for myself? Is that a sign? I don't know. Do you think it's a sign? Let's see. Let's see if it's a sign or it's okay. Mm, still slow. I think it's from my internet. Let's try to turn this off and on again. Okay, so maybe let's just think of something top of mind. I'm thinking of a barber shop. Yeah, I'm thinking of something barber shop related. I don't know why. I'm thinking of a barber shop. Maybe a barber shop in New York that offers grooming services to professionals that work on Wall Street and stuff like that. But you see why you have to also think for yourself. So ChatGPT is good, but you have to come up with something legit. So I'm going to say hi. Okay, I want to design. So now AI is not designing the logo for me. We are just going to do a mini brainstorming session together. A logo for a barber shop in New York. For a barber shop in New York. In New York for professionals. And so it is important for you to, as a designer, to have a clear picture of what the client wants to do. So most times clients will say, oh, I want to do it for everybody, but the truth is that they can't do it for everybody. So let's give it a name. Let's give it give it name and tagline. Probably some keywords. Probably some keywords. So another thing is intentional about what you want your brief. Sorry, I made a typo. But um, oh, I just noticed that I didn't write barber shop. I wrote brand shop. Mm, okay. Mm, I'm not comfortable with the names I'm seeing. Sterling and Edge. Mm, I don't like the names. So I don't like the names. Okay. Cut above. Sharp and top shelf barber. Mm, Western Co. Iron and Oak. Iron and Oak actually sounds chill. Mm, when I want to choose an idea like this, I'm always very conscious so that I don't do something that how does it connect to the brand? Iron and Oak, masculine vibe, yes. Monarch Cuts. I think Monarch Cuts is better. Okay, okay. So now we have Monarch Cuts. Rule your look, crown your style, reign supreme. I think I like rule your look, and then we are going to go with okay, beautiful. So now I would still love to go back to ChatGPT. Please forgive my bias, as I said, but I would still love to go back there because we just have a good write a short brief. Please forgive my typos. It enables us to design. Okay. Uh, okay. This is beautiful, New York City. And this brand is not just going to be a barbering shop, it's going to be like a meeting point. So, you know how like people go to certain clubs because they know they are going to meet certain people. So, this brand is also going to be the kind of place where you go to meet, like, you spend the kind of money you spend there just because you are more likely to sit down with someone that is working in one of the big sharks, so companies. So it has to stand out with its persona of high class, persona of not necessarily, killer luxury, but luxury that stands out. So from here we are seeing that the logo design brief is the name is Monacots, brand overview Monacots, industry, premium barbershop for professionals, location New York City, target audience working professionals between the ages 25 to 55 in finance, law, tech, and corporate sectors who value quality grooming, professionalism, and attention to detail. Authoritative, refined, confident, timeless. Primary message cut above the rest, where professionals come to get absolute look. Da 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 da. Okay, let's go. So we are going to do a little break. Let's do some mind mapping. So mind mapping. I already have an idea in mind, but I don't want to jump into it. So I would still engage the AI for a bit. You see, the problem is when I do this, I realize that I've made a mistake. Word mapping, and I have to correct it. It's still not getting what I want correctly. I want keywords around keywords, keywords mapping. I think the word mapping just sets it off on another tangent that is not really what I want. So I have to cut in to make sure that, yep. Okay, I'm already seeing something I want. Realty authority, room mastery. So essence. So what can we pick from the environment? See the beautiful work of AI, what it does for you. Okay, I'm seeing some very nice things here. Oh, I saw something I want to go back to reflect on. Talking about the barbing symbols, scissors, blade, comb, chair, shears, clipper. Okay, royal symbols, throne, crest, shield, lion. I'm getting the lion vibe, but I'm not very, very, very confident of doing a mascot or something like that. So I was seeing something around the New York kind of vibe. Okay, we're seeing rule and style, crown and cut, pressure and polish. Okay, crown. Okay, it's time to get to work with sketching. I would have to do some sketches and you would see what they look like. But before I go over to sketching, I just want to just give myself a soft landing. So by doing some, and this is, you can choose to ignore this and just gonna sketch your thing, but just to give myself a tiny little bit of inspiration in quotes, just a tiny little bit of inspiration of what I can do. And this is not to say I'm going to copy exactly what I've seen, but just to create some sort of guide to what I would like to do. Okay, so I love this already. This is already giving something I would certainly like to do because it captures the crown, the lion, and ooh, ooh. Okay. Mm, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. and I would just go back here just to make sure we are on point. Okay, me likey. Okay, so I'm going to look for some lion images just to also help. So I'm digging the lion and the crown vibe. I'm digging it, but let's see what I can pick out from there to create our own logo. Okay, I think I love this side view, so I'm going to get this side view. Okay, yep. So I'm going to see how I can turn this into an amazing sketch that we can use. So watch out for part two. So in this set, we've been able to come up with a brand name and also just do a little bit of how should I say research and brainstorming. So we have discovered what their target, what their idea is, to be able to give professionals a place to connect with themselves outside office, coffee shops, and all of that. And while they make themselves look good, so the primary concept is a barbering shop, but not just a barbering shop that you get cut, but a place where you connect with like minds. And the idea is masculine, strong, confident, luxurious, and all of that. So see you in the next episode while I go back to my drawing board, and this is literally drawing board, literally. So yeah.